Hickory dickory
dock.
dock.
The mouse gobbled my cock. I hate that I made myself laugh at that of all things. Of all things that I could have chosen to be amused by.
The mouse gobbled up your cock. You came so fast. You hoped it would last.
And then I broke his tiny ass. Welcome back to Big Cats Play. We are the boys. Oh, I forgot to say, we're rolling.
Hey,
And we're free falling.
We're the bomb. And I'm free.
Fucking hate that
Albert
song.
now.
I know, it's like... Oh, yeah, tell me about it. Okay, guys, top 3 songs that you can't stand to hear on the radio if you're listening to the radio.
Damn, I don't even
All
know.
the Red Hot Chili Peppers radio hits.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Sweet Child of Mine.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah.
there we go.
Welcome to the... No, I feel like Welcome to the Jungle only slightly gets a pass just because the intro riff is so cool.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
But then once it gets into the song, I'm like, okay.
I don't know, I just... Okay, so for me, I think there are there are songs that are more annoying than Guns N' Roses for me. One, I can't stand that one song by Capital Cities. The one, I can lift you up.
Oh, yeah.
Show you what you want. That song is so milquetoast. It is so bog standard. I cannot stand it at all. It just feels like somebody got like a Xerox machine and an office cubicle and shoved it into a blender and then made that into a wave file.
Safe and Sound, that's the name.
Safe and Sound. Oh
Safe-
god, it sucks. That one, Free Fallin'.
The Holophonics has a good ska cover of that song.
I
Safe
can
and
imagine
Sound.
any cover would be better because it's not that song.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm not a big fan of Free Fallin' either. I like a lot of Tom Petty stuff, but like, goddamn, that song is another one where it just feels like, well, let's make something that the radio will like. Also, this game looks really fun. It looks like a fucking McDonald's
What the
play
fuck?
place. I think we played this one really late into our last playthrough.
I miss being in like... Oh, there's the things with the buck tooth.
Oh, okay.
I miss being in play places, man.
Same, dude.
I remember when I was a kid, I was like super scared of them, so I didn't even get to. Oh, I didn't even know. I didn't even get to like actually have fun with it until I was like 12, and that was like at the end, you know, like
Yeah,
when you're getting
yeah.
too old for it. But I was just like, man, I want to be a hamster.
It really was just conditioning you to like being in hamster-like condition.
Just like capitalism.
Yeah, kind of. It's like a capitalist play place.
No,
Nah, not for real though. I love those little shits.
What? Where am I? Oh, what other songs do you hate?
If I'm going by top three, I have a lot, but top 3, you know, what is it?
Safe and Sound.
Safe and Sound. God, I can't even remember the name. Safe and Sound, Free Fallin', and then Heathens by 21 Pilots.
I don't know that song.
That was a song that was part of. It was like the main catch of the soundtrack of the original Suicide Squad movie.
Really, I don't remember.
Yeah,
I also never saw the original.
They played it so much on the radio, and for a while the radio was kind of the only thing I could listen to because, you know, my car was beat to hell and I couldn't afford like one of those little phone connector to your you know, speakers, whatever. But in any case, it's just like, I don't know, it's like this kind of hip-hop-y song. It's like a lot of 21 Pilots later stuff. But the fact that it was played so much, like, I couldn't go a day without hearing it on the radio. And I was so just... It became more than boring. It was awful. It was just so fucking disgusting to hear over and over. It's just... I don't even think it's that bad of a song on its own, honestly. I don't think it's as bad as Safe and Sound. But it just sucked to hear it so much.
Also, I feel like, I don't know, most 70 rock hits.
That one covered in semen.
Lucky? like you know, Back in Black, Highway to Hell.
Oh, for sure.
Like, just like, I don't know, man. Even like fucking, even just hearing the starting notes or Stairway to Heaven pisses me off.
Yeah, I mean, I remember. I think we talked about 100.3 The Sound sometimes on our show, And I think one of my favorite things about 100.3 The Sound was that they'd have, I think it was like monthly for a while, where they'd have, or weekly actually, they'd have like album side Wednesdays, where they'd play an entire side of an album. So you aren't just hearing like the big hits, you're hearing like the deeper cuts off of stuff like I remember they played Machine Head by Deep Purple once.
Lit.
They played like a couple, I remember a Simon and Garfunkel album that they played like the side B for. It was just like, damn, that kind of shit. I don't know why more radio shows don't do that, because there are so many people who love music not just for the singles but for like the shit in between. It's like, why have you not catered to that specific audience? It's not just a tiny little niche.
Yeah.
Oh well.
Yeah, music sucks.
No, corporate music sucks. Music is awesome.
That's like 90% of all popular music.
Well, yeah. Okay, speaking of, and I'm sorry for being so tangential here.
Whoop.
Oh, I didn't know there's a little fan. And that's me. I'm a fan of our band.
Weep.
You almost got quenched. But in any case,
Oh my! Did you see that guy? Did you
do you
see
think they were
that?
hacking, or do you
like-
think they just got hit by the hammer the right way?
Like, see, like that.
Yeah.
That was lit.
That
What
was
were you
pretty
gonna
funny. Okay, so we had an album share with. Oh, sorry about that. I'll take that.
say? Just make sure you hit quit.
Oh shit. You're right. Here we go.
It just turns off the X.
So, quick reminder: jump is A, X is dive, and then
Right trigger is
right trigger grab. Okay, thank you. But in any case, so we had an album share with, between the three of us, and Johnny, our old bassist for Reptile Dysfunction. Put a picture of Johnny up on the screen, please.
Okay.
You don't have to. That would just be nice. Put a picture of Johnny in a toupee with a toupee on top of it. You don't have to do that. Just... You don't even have to put a picture of Johnny. You're doxing him if you do
I'm just
that.
gonna text Johnny and tell him to send me a picture with a toupee and a toupee.
In any case, Johnny shared this album by a band called The Interrupters, and I think it was cool for like 3 or 4 songs, but it felt so. Okay, I'm gonna compare it to another album that I think you two might have heard, fucking "Out Come the Wolves" by Rancid.
Yeah.
It felt like that, wherein all the songs had pretty much the same vibe. They were all, kind of like poppy punk or ska punk songs. Some had horns, some had organ. A lot of them had those kind of shout choruses. Ooh, this looks fun. But in any case, it was like, it just felt so. I don't know. It didn't feel as exciting as albums like Fuck World Trade or No Gods No Masters, where
Managers.
it's like No God No Managers. Sorry. Where there's like a lot of variation between the songs. It felt really one note. But that's kind of what I feel the radio is to me.
Yeah, that's. Sorry, go on. Sorry. I was just gonna go off on the interrupters.
What's going on? Why? Where? Oh shit!
What the hell?
I think we just had massive lag for a bit.
That was scary. That was like
creepypasta.
all of them like turn to look at the camera and like,
their eyes grow huge and distorted.
yeah, I did not. I don't know. I've listened to the Interrupters before. Because I heard their hit, the She's Kerosene, which is a good song. But I don't know. There's a reason why everybody loves this ska band. It just feels like really radio friendly.
Yeah,
just kind of inoffensive.
It's low,
Unlike Fuck World Trade,
which is supposed to be incredibly offensive.
Yeah.
But I mean, not offensive in like, black people suck, Mexicans suck. Not
It's my
that.
favorite ska song.
That's a Tim Armstrong. That's
yeah.
a Tim Armstrong ska song.
Offensive to the hegemony.
Yes, exactly. Speaking of, Tim Armstrong is on that album, which also made me feel like, is this like...
On the Interrupters album?
Yeah, he's on that album that Johnny shared.
Yeah, I do.
He's on that one called Family, where Tim Armstrong's like, my grandma's name is Jenny, my sister's name is Penny, some shit like that.
That sounds like a Tim Armstrong lyric.
And then he talks about how it's like, my uncle Jed is in the military. And I was like, but yeah, I was like, it felt like DI. Or what was that other TSOL? That one very libertarian album you shared?
Oh, they're actually, I just found, or at least John Grisham was like very leftist.
Oh.
So they got that totally mixed up.
Oh,
Also,
okay.
you got eliminated.
Oh, I did?
Yeah.
Shit, I thought we... Wait, how?
What was even the point of that game?
I even
We were supposed to avoid getting knocked out, weren't we?
Do you want to just try again?
Yeah.
Yeah,
You couldn't try again.
I could have sworn that I won.
No, you got eliminated.
Oh, I'm stupid. I'm sorry. All right, adios, everybody.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'll try it once more if you guys are okay with that. I'll actually
go
pay
for it.
attention to the instructions.
It was only one level, so it's fine. What were we talking about? The Interrupters?
The Interrupters, Tim Armstrong, being on that, featuring on that album.
Yeah, I was never really like, I don't know. When you listen to Operation Ivy, they kick so much ass.
Yeah.
And then you hear, oh, Tim Armstrong made Rancid, and it's kind of like, ugh. Like I've called Rancid just baby's first punk band.
Yeah. And Tim Armstrong, he's been like, you know, credibly accused of doing some really racist shit, right? Or at least like cohorting with racist bands.
Being okay with homophobic bands.
Oh, gross.
Like Stizza in the book talks about, I forgot, was it U.S. Bombs, I think, that were like openly homophobic, and Buju Banton, another like reggae artist that were on Tim Armstrong's record company. What are they called? Hellcat?
Oh, God.
Hellcat Records?
Yeah, Hellcat Records.
And that's why Scott Surgeon was like, nah, I don't want to be on this record label.
Yeah, it's like, I can totally, and that's why I feel kind of sus about the, okay, jump over the spinning beam.
Yeah.
This is easy.
That's why they shit on him in Clear Channel Fuck Off, the first song off Fuck World Trade.
But yeah, it's like I feel weird about the Interrupters because not only did they have Tim Armstrong on that album, but they were on a Rancid tribute album. So it's like
They were, yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. It just feels so weird.
I did not like that Rancid tribute album. Just because I don't like Rancid.
I only ever heard the Interrupters, the cover that they did. I don't even remember what it was because I was listening to that at work. I found the Interrupters through the Spotify recommends thing, and that's when I was working merchandising, just putting shit on shelves. And I was like, oh, I'll listen to a couple songs before I listen to something else. And I was like, oh, this sounds all right.
Yeah.
They've done a lot of covers. They did the Metro on that album.
Yeah, they
Johnny
did. They
shared.
did. I thought that was a pretty good cover.
It's pretty good. And they did a cover of Bad Guy by
Yeah.
Billie Eilish. That was all right, too.
Is that an Among Us fucking Fall Guy?
Yes.
That's hilarious.
It's awesome. I mean, they've gotten
It's
like...
kind of well modeled.
They had a Master Chief, which looked pretty funny.
Yeah.
And earlier, like, one of the first skin DLCs they had was, there was a whole bunch of TF2 and Half-Life stuff.
That's funny.
Like, one of the hats was a face grabber, or whatever you call him, face fucker.
Face grabber.
Bismarck, what songs do you hate to hear on the radio?
Oh my god, you're being taken around town.
Okay, I lost that one.
Any like,
But you're squatters.
Oh, okay.
oh, that's any like pop punk,
Yeah, that's how I
like, because I'm trying to remember there's also that song. I don't know how much they probably do play it on the radio, but I think I've heard people play it at work or that song that's like. Haven't you ever heard of Closing the Goddamn Door? Whoever does that.
Oh, fuck.
What?
Panic at the Disco.
Yeah.
You know, I can't hear how much you people ever heard.
Oh, yeah.
You goddamn door, no.
Yeah, I hate that song.
I don't like Brandon Urie as a person, really. I used to like their later music, specifically Death of a Bachelor, which combined like big band jazz with pop punk really well, somehow. I don't know, but in any case, Brandon Urie as a person is kind of a piece of shit. He's said like a lot of transphobic shit, and like
that's not good.
he's just earlier in his career, he would make, you know, comments about like, oh, everybody in this stadium just wants to fuck me, huh? Like live.
What the heck?
In audiences where there were minors, of course, because it's a Panic at the Disco show. But he never really tracked back on that. He was never like, you know, people would ask him about that, and he's like, oh, I don't regret what I said. So that shit was, you know, that's hard to really, you know.
I think with TikTok, I saw this girl that was just like,
Shit, I forgot how this one. What's the strap for this one? You just
have
try
to
and jump.
You have to stay on the platforms and not fall.
Okay.
It reminds me of a TikTok I saw of this girl. It was like me, 14-year-old me vibing out to pop punk bands, thinking I had a chance with them. It's like me, 27, realizing I probably did.
Oh no. Oh yeah. Pop punk is like one of the worst offenders when it comes to like, you know, people who are engaging or trying to engage in pedophilia, because like so many of their like lead, so many of the leads in those bands are like, you know, they're kind of crafted in a way in terms of their image to be, you know, palatable to the youth, and then you know that obviously attracts. Or if it doesn't attract people with pedophilic tendencies or intent, then it most certainly...
Oh.
You get where I'm going.
But your squad is still in it.
Oh, shit, I forgot. Okay, everybody just has to do better than I did.
Uh-oh.
All right,
So much for that.
this is a good start.
Squad is still in second.
I'm down.
Yeah, he's like really high up. Oh, he's about to go to the level down.
But yeah, I do not like Panic at the Disco. And I wish I could listen to Death of a Bachelor still without feeling cringy at Brandon Urie.
Oh, shit.
Everybody here has a Strats, dude.
Oh.
I think my squad died. I think everybody in my squad is passed.
Yeah, but you're not last. So
we
you
are
might still
third,
be,
so
yeah.
maybe. I don't know. What does that little sign mean? The little, I think we got eliminated, actually.
Yeah.
Here, let me quit out, and then you can play Biz.
What other songs do you hate, Bismarck?
I'm just trying to think of winter pop punk now. I'm stuck in my.
I feel like almost all pop punk aggravates me, with the exception of
Green Day?
anything on Dookie.
Yeah.
No, because there are a lot of Green Day songs that still aggravate me.
Oh, for sure, for sure. Like, I hate their newer stuff, honestly.
Yeah. I thought Dookie was a fucking masterpiece.
Dookie's great. Nimrod is also pretty cool. There are a lot of great songs off Nimrod. That one's got Minority. It's got, I think it's, Redundant. Oh, there's Ozzy.
Did I?
I mean, and then like pre-90s pop punk, I've always liked Descendants and
Buzzcocks?
Buzzcocks.
Yeah, that's good.
So I don't know if some people would consider the Ramones pretty early pop punk, pre-pop punk.
Yeah, I'd say they're pop punk.
Yeah,
I'd say they're
proto
like,
pop punk.
kind of. Were they 70s or 80s?
They're 70s.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'd say like even stuff off of London Calling could be considered pop punk.
Yeah. I see that. I feel like Descendants is the last great pop punk band. And they really do be pop punk with them lyrics. Like a incel core.
I really wish there wasn't such an overlap between incels and pop punk artists.
Yeah.
But there.
That's why I like the later Descendants stuff, where it's like a little more like proggy and like them singing about eating spicy burritos and having too much coffee.
Are you sure that's not pedophilia in disguise?
You're pedophilia in disguise.
Oh yes, you are.
What about a song that's played on the radio that you are happy to hear if you're listening to the radio? That when it comes on, you're like, you know what? Yeah.
Damn,
there
that's
that?
really uncommon for me.
Yeah, same.
Is there?
For me, shit, that is really tough. I like if I'm listening to like 98.7 or 106.7, which I usually am if I'm listening to the radio, because that means I'm in the car with like my sisters or something. But I typically like hearing, you know, if Green Day's on the radio, then I like hearing that. Like they'll play, sometimes they'll play stuff off Dookie. Sometimes they'll play older stuff. Like I've heard "Hitchin' a Ride" by Green Day on the radio a couple times, and that's one of my favorite Green Day songs. So typically I like Green Day when it's on the radio, when it's not anything after 21st Century Breakdown. I like hearing the Clash on the radio, whatever it is. Except, Should I Stay or Should I Go?
Should I stay?
Yeah,
I think that song's kind of overplayed, but I like hearing like London Calling or...
London Calling is like a fucking masterpiece of a song.
Oh yeah, like... It like, I don't know, it just kind of sets the tone for the whole album.
It's just a leftist song about climate change.
I guess that fella didn't really feel the need to try.
Full of heart.
Poor little boy.
I only asked that because when you mentioned Tom Petty, I thought of one, "Running Down a Dream."
I hate that song.
I do not. I like that riff.
I like it too.
When I hear the riff come in, I'm like, hell yeah.
It's like obviously one of those songs where you're supposed to feel really cool as you're driving your Toyota Tacoma down the 395, but
I don't drive.
So you can feel cool despite.
I hate that song. I do like Breakdown a lot.
Breakdown is
That's
good.
a better song.
Have you guys heard the uncut version?
I don't think so.
Breakdown was originally like a 7-minute jam.
That's cool.
And they cut it into like a 2.5-minute like radio single. But the uncut version is really cool. It's like kind of jazzy, honestly. Because again, they just took those like, you know, A and B sections and they kind of riffed off it.
I still think we could cover it and make it really good.
I'd be down with that.
Make it a Bad Religion-esque cover, like the gang vocals and stuff.
Breakdown. Go ahead and give it to me. That'd be fun. Oh, you have to go through the rings. Each ring gives you points.
Pizzles.
Each ring gives me.
Damn, dude,
the
that guy got
shits,
sent
bro.
to fucking heaven. Oh, and he went through the middle one.
Damn. Yeah, that's kind of the strat. You want to. One of the strats I've seen, and you don't have to implement it now because it takes a bit of time. But what you want to do is try and bypass.
What is this?
You're
in an
some-
anti-grav.
Yeah. What you want to do, like, when you feel confident with it, you just want to avoid these rings. Like, go onto the very sides and then just avoid these rings because at the end there's like 10-point rings. And what you do is you just speed run this entire section and then just get 3 10-point rings in a row.
That's cool. Whoa.
I've watched more Fall Guys than I've played.
Oh, that's a lot.
Look, there's the Pimple Boys.
Look at this pimple
My
boy.
favorite New York gang, the Pimple Boys. What the
hell?
fuck?
I got stretched out.
I don't know if you got sent to heaven or hell, but
You almost
whatever it
got
was.
turned into one of those guys. You almost
Into a
joined the Pimple
longus.
Boys.
Into a tall boy. Or a
Yeah.
tall guy. Sorry,
The
tall boy
Pimple
said.
Boys.
Tall guys in the air, let me see them. Fuck you. You know.
Fuck.
You know.
You know, yeah.
Eliminated.